use today. I think I might even use it one more time because I feel there's still things that I can learn by playing. I feel Comfake could use a different item. I feel that there's just a couple more things I can actually like tweak to make this team even better. So we'll see. I do like the Amoonguss set. I think Iron Ball is great tech. Moltres was fun. Liepard probably doesn't need to be in the team, but it does require our opponents to like respect our Liepard option. And like I said, the whole, like, being a content creator, I pretty much have to use a brand new team, like, every single day. And so I haven't had the luxury of, like, actually trying to make a team the best it can be. Because usually just what happens is I get a team and I'm like, cool, this is good enough to use. Let's ladder with this today. And then I move on to another team. But, like, I never really get a chance to go, like, in depth and see, like, what I want to tweak to make a team even better. And so we're going to try and see how far we can take this, like, hard TR team. Because TR in general is like a team comp that I'm not as familiar with compared to like a bunch of the other, you know, team comps. I usually like to play a lot more aggressive teams. So I'm forcing myself out of my comfort zone to play with teams I'm not normally accustomed to. And I do think that Hatterene is probably one of the best Pokemon in the meta right now. Just because you can't spore it, there's not a lot of things you can do to it. It can Oko things with Expanding Force, with big AoE attacks, and it can set Trick for itself. So I think Hatterene actually brings a lot to the table. And the fact that it underspeeds all the popular base 30s is just really, really good. So double terrain control, so that's really going to be hard to use Indeedee. I think we're actually just going to lead with Amoonguss Hat. I think Amoonguss Hat is really good. I also think that like I can get up. I don't think they have any moves that can stop me from using Liepard here. Am I wrong? There's no moves that stop the Liepard. There's no ally switches. A Dragon Ball can ally switch. That's it though, right? So if we want to go Liepard Hat, and then Indeedee Amoonguss, that makes it so hard for Hat though. That makes it so hard for Hat to win the game. I'm still gonna try it. I want to see if Liepard can work. Like, I always feel that, like, when I bring Liepard, I always just feel like I wish I had more matchup experience using Liepard. So, I'm going to try my best to work on my Liepard experience. I think Glastrier is there to play in Strick'em? Oh, for sure. For sure. 7 years ago. But, like, we underspeed it with our Amoonguss, so we're fine. Yeah, this is great. I wonder if we should fake out the cart. Because we can just go fake out Trick Room if we wanted. I actually think I'm just going to do the copycat play. Like, there should be no priority moves so you can get away with this. So, copycat. Max. Oh, not max flare. Wow. Wow, just double max flare. next turn. Yeah, we're just going to max guard TR. Copycat. Let's see. Because we can get the glass ice source off the board. And they're probably going to max it next turn. And then we're scared off the board with like a dazzling them or something. Any predictions on ban mons? They're not going to ban any more Pokemon. The only time they did a ban list was when there was like literally they were killing time for a month before. They only did that because they had to kill time. They didn't use the ban list in any official tournaments. Like, now let's see. This should work because Ice Horse shouldn't be slower than the Hat, right? So it's like awesome, yeah. So Trick Room's up. I want to see what the Ice Horse does. If he hits our Liepard, that's probably still fine. That won't even do it. All right. Cool. So Trick Room's up. I think this is right. Show me that, Max. Oh, it's like I play the game. Finally, we got one that worked. I love seeing this combo. This is like so sneaky. He's like, ha. Yes. Yes. Waste that Dynamax for me harder. Waste it harder. This should work. Because we should be slower than him by 1. Yep, awesome. That feels so good. And I know I took a vest, but like, it just feels great. Doesn't matter, we get to confuse. Because he's switching on out. We're using the best team in the world. Alright. No, we just got rid of the horse. Horse is gone. Let's see what the Cartana does. He's confused right now, so he can lose his sash. And we already saw his vest, so it's not on the cart because we saw protect too. What's your favorite board? My favorite board is probably, I like this one, but like the Enjoy board's really, really cool too. Beanie's coming in. All right, that's fine. We're just gonna switch it our Leopard to save it for a fake out bot later in the game. Let's see if the cart hits itself though. And that was a really good smite to use there because we got in the confuse before that thing hit the board. Never lucky. That's a lot of damage, but not a ton. Switching the Entity. And unfortunately, we do have to max Flare here. Even if he protects, he'll get a sash clocked. The fact that I think we still have like some good mons. The problem is, I guess, like we have a Turkum up, we have a Amoonguss, but like we got to get the card off the board, and then like Beanie's also going to be a problem Pokemon, I would say. So switch this on in here. He's going to try and protect. Nope. So he's probably sashed, but like confusion. And when we get that confusion. And we're setting this just in case he wants to go for like water attacks and stuff like that. It's pretty important. Muddy water, yep, weak. You're weak. Confusion. Never lucky. 0 for 2. Feels bad, man. 0 for 2 on the confuse. Feels terrible. That sucks. That's really not great. I still think we're okay, but like, oh man, that's bad. But we did reset the terrain. So like, we have very, very low power for the remainder of the game because Hat's gone. But we've seen Feeny, right? We have the sun up, so like water attacks don't do that much. We have a Amoonguss, like, we'll see. We will go for the expanding forces. And we will go for a Spore into the Feeny slot. He's going to try and wait out our Trick Room. Yeah, he can totally protect Feeny, that's fine. He's going to lose his cart for it. And then he's just going to, snap out of confusion and protect. Never luck. Are you fucking real? This guy's so unlucky. He went 3 turns, no confuse. 3 turns, no confuse. Hate to see it. Okay. We can't reset TR on anything either. 2 turns or 1. Last turn of TR. That sucks, man. That's so unfortunate. It's fine. He's going to at least lose cart this turn. 3 turns, no confuse. He just left it on the board, like at 1. All 3 turns. No switch. No nothing. Just herp derp. Oh well. Withdraw Feeny. I would love it if you got your Ice Horse board, Chief. Yeah, actually, you're about to be throwing. Don't throw. He does not get the double, thank goodness. Holy moly. This guy's about to be crazy out here. Alright, that's important. That's so much damage there. That's really good. Alright. So we can totally bring Feeny back out, but like Feeny cannot beat Amoonguss. That's the thing here. That's the T, as they say. I think we just like, do we hard switch in? Yeah, we do. Let me think about that. Do we want to switch in our Life Herd and go for a Rage Powder? I want to see how much damage Giga Drain does. I want to try and KO that Glastrier too. He has to be asleep this turn too, so like we want to start potentially getting that thing off the board. Like that thing had to go away. Like I could not have that thing just chilling. Heal Pulse. Hey ho, see? You gotta make it go away. I ain't letting your Feeny heal pulse at all. That's so much damage to Feeny. He went so hard into like trying to make that work, and I'm like, no. Ice Horse Rodeo, not today, Chief. Regieleki. Alright. Should be a 2-shot. Maybe a 3, depending on how bulky he is. But we also have Viper with like fake out in the back. I don't think they can do that much to Amoonguss. We'll see. I gotta play it a little bit smart, but I think we can take it out from here. Okay, who's not protecting with that slot? Thunderbolt. Hell no. You need Thunderbolt literally anything else, Chief. Moonblast? Hell no. Thunderbolt's something else. Amoonguss. The deeps. Alright, so I think if that's how much that does, I actually want to check. I think that I can KO the Regieleki with a expanding force now. I want to see my special attack investment and stuff like that. So like this thing has 147, 105, so it's about 50% stronger using a little bit stronger move. They can totally do it. So expanding force will KO here, and then we just Rage Powder. Yeah, I think that's got it. Rage up. He's probably going to go for a Muddy Water, but we speed tie or outspeed that Feeny. So Thunderbolt's fine. Can't even get the para. You're weak. Is that a crit? No, just how much it does. This should be able to take it out. It's like 50% more special attack using a little bit stronger move. Yep, awesome. What's Fossilmon from Crown Tundra is better for VGC? I have no idea. There's the Muddy Water, but I think we got it. Like, we have Viper in the back. Amoonguss is dummy thick. We can use Regenerator proc if we want. Yeah, we got it. This guy probably feels like this game should have been his, but I'm like, not today. Not today, my guy.
Yeah, that's right.
You got gimped by Liepard. We forced you. Like, that's the type of thing that I want to talk about when I say, like, when I'm tryharding, I'm putting myself in situations to where, like, I can work on my personal bad matchups. Like, that thing. Like, I wanted to test more Liepard, so I went with the Liepard, and we just totally did it. And Amoonguss freaking running Rampage Riot. Feels amazing, man. Like, I didn't even, like, play badly either. He played actually really well. The thing is, though, like, I respected the Ice Horse so much that whole game. I went for, like, the Smite into it to do chip damage, to force it out. I tricked into it. I spored it. And then I KO'd it with the Inity. Even though it had to be asleep that turn, I knew that I immediately wanted that Pokemon off the board. Just because I knew that it would totally outvalue me in the late game. Politoed Lele. It just feels so weird seeing Lele in the team preview. It just seems so out of place, doesn't it? I mean, I do want to Trick Room this, as weird as that sounds, because, like, I underspeed that Ice Horse with my Amoonguss. So if I were to just straight up go, like, Hat Indity, Amoonguss, Moltres, I think we're good. Let's try it. But it not to say, like, I did a lot of work to get partnered. Because, like, I also had to do, like, a lot of work before I even, like, approached enemy, you know? So, like, you can't just approach, like, TSM and be like, yo, TSM, sponsor me. You can't do that, you know? You have to be like, you have to make, like, a resume. You have to say, like, these are my numbers. This is what I get. This is the growth that I've had. This is the growth that I can expect. You have to sell yourself to the org. And it's hard. Are you really going to Trick Room me? Bro, please. I almost want to say, please Trick Room me. I should just double E-Force. Sees my orb, sees my sash. I'm going to double force. I am going to double force. I could totally switch my Amoonguss. I don't... this is such a weird play. I'll see. He has to take out the Entity here. He has to. He has to, like, Dynamax and take the Entity out here. Because he wants to be able to bulldoze, not bulldoze, he wants to be able to Brick Break next turn. So he has to Dynamax and take out my Entity and Trick Room if he wants to Trick Room at all. Or he could just hit my Hatterene in the face. Yeah, there's so many different things you can do here. Yeah, me and Marcos, we're good friends. I'm very happy that he's gotten the success that he has. If he hits my hat, I'm sad. If he hits my hat, I don't know if I can win. Because, like, it's going to be really hard. But I wanted to hit the Entity. And so I want this damage to stick on the Dusclops. It can work, but that's, like, really, really hard TR with, like, limited ways of doing stuff. Who are you hitting, Chief? Quake. Never lucky. Never lucky. He's weak, though. See how weak he is? Is he actually triggering me? Bro, I can't believe you're triggering me. You're not triggering me, right? Oh my gosh, he's actually triggering the hat team. That's so weird. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, son. Do we want to max? Yeah, I don't even need to Dynamax or anything. I think we take out the Clops here. If he wants to Pain Split, he can totally Pain Split, I don't care. But I think he's going to go for the Brick Break. Protect. Bro, that's so weird. How often do you see Protect Dusclops? You don't see that very often. Yo, give me a crit. I haven't got a crit Expanding Force, I think, ever. You think I was going to, like, TR the TR? No, I want this. Thank you. And you could totally hit my Entity. He wants to steal this, but he won't kill it. Bro, if you don't kill it, I can't win. Alright, so this is actually going to come down to something a little bit weird. We have Amoonguss in the back. I could have just killed the damn Ice Horse that turn. Let's see what happens. This is a weird game. This is definitely a weird one. This is his last turn max, too. That's hilarious. I think I still go down to Brick Break. Nightshade. Oh, yeah, not Nightshade, though. Yo! Get out of here. Ice Horse? He's gonna kill my hat. That's fine. He's gonna double KO. Oh, he's not icing. Okay. Do I even want to send out my Amoonguss? I don't think I have to. I just have the ice hat. I don't even have to send the Amoonguss out. I underspeed you. Nice Dynamax, Ice Horse. Send out the Moltres. Let's see what he has. Lele, go for it, Chief. Go for it, son. Alright, so let's actually see how we're going to play this. Because this could backfire very easily. Is that Psychic Seeds? That's dope. Alright, he dead. Two turns of TR. Dazzling to underspeed. We have to max. Just because we don't want to eat, like, big-ass Moonblast. He could totally KO the hat, and then we just bring the Amoonguss and stuff the same effect. We should underspeed that Lele, by the way. We have 5 base speed less. He'd have to be like a 0 speed reduced nature Lele to underspeed our Moltres. I don't think that he is. He could also be ally switching. That's why we're going for AoE with the hat. He has a max Quake boost, but I still think the Dazzling Gleam plus the Orb will KO it. No, Iron Ball Amoonguss is like the sauce way to beat like Ice Horse and other Trick Room. It beats Torkoals. It actually underspeeds Stakataka by 1 point. It underspeeds Stakataka by 1 point. Dazzling them. Yo, where you looking, horse? Where you looking, huh? You set that Trick Room, by the way. That was you. You were the one that decided I'm gonna set Trick Room. I don't know if that was a good idea, but like, yeet. It's a special D drop. I wonder if he's going for D-Queen. I'd love to see that. There's still one chance to the TR2. That's so good for me. Psychic. Yo, go for it. You in the hat? Well, now. Hatterene MVP. I was gonna say, I didn't even need a Dynamax that turn. I could have just nasty plotted. There's gonna be people that watch this like, why didn't that Layla use Expanding Force? Alright, so we'll be able to kill the Layla this turn. And on this last turn, we'll probably Airstream so we can outspeed whatever his last one is. What could he have in the back? Incineroar? Oh, that's totally fine. That's fine. Go to bed. Don't fake out my Amoonguss, please. There's literally a psychic terrain that you set. Don't do it. I'm asking you as a friend. I care for your well-being. Don't do it. Protect? Okay, I still think we KO because we have the special D drop. He's at neutral right now. But we do outspeed regardless. Alright, Spore. Oh, this feels good, man. You set that TR. Yo, Ryan with the big raid. Yo, my guy. How was your stream? Are you streaming for a while? Did you replaying some week? Let's give a shout out. Everyone go check out Ryan. Please kill this Lele. Oh, never lucky. That's fine. I think that's still okay. Like, what's he gonna do to Moltres, though? What's he gonna do to Amoonguss? League. 7 hours. Holy moly. Yo, I used to be a semi-pro League player back in season, like, 1 and 2. I used to be really, really good at that game. I actually think you want to just, like... I think you just max Darkness Lele, get a second special D-Drop on the Incineroar, and then we just one-shot it. Battles cancel, we win. Awesome. Wins up. This man saw my team, trick roomed me, set psychic terrain for me, and then lost to me. Like room serviced that freaking victory right now. See, Trick Room's only good here because we underspeed that Torkoal and the Porygon 2. Like, we could actually get away with this lead. I think you have to. Just to stop the beat-up play, you have to go for it. And then I think Moltres is still really good versus Porygon. I think Blue should have gotten a Grassy Glide. But I feel at that point you just can't have it because it's out of principle. Dude, we should bust out the new tech, Attract Amoonguss. That's the thing. So people were asking me, I was using Bulu yesterday, and we have a Bulu team plan for Wednesday, and they're like, why would you ever use Bulu? Kartada exists, or not Kartada, like Rillaboom exists. It's like, one of these mons gets Horn Leech, and one of them doesn't. That's why we use Bulu, that's Horn Leech. You say they completely changed Blossom? Yeah, but Blossom's not a legendary Pokemon. Very rarely do the legendaries get tweaked. Very rarely do they get tweaked. Putting a new move. Sometimes that works. Alright, this is great. He's gonna go for the Rock Slide, but like, I don't think that's the sauce. How does he think I'm not gonna lead with this? Actually, I'm curious. Part of me actually like, really wants to just go expanding. No, we'll go for the follow. It's fine. We'll play it right. We'll play it straight. Please no flinch. It's maxing. Cool. He can't flinch. We got it. Yep. And they gave Bulu close combat instead of superpower, so that's even better. I'd like to still see the beat up. I think the beat up would be funny. We're also going to see potentially what item he has, like if he takes orb damage here. Survey says, oh, follow me, why can't we seem to pull it together? And of course, you know, my follow notification used to be like a follow me animation from like Gen 6. I thought that was so clean when I did that. It's a lot of damage. Rockfall. Alright, so let's actually think about what we do want to do here. Because I actually think it's better to go for expanding. I think expanding, I want to see if he takes orb damage. That's the thing I'm really... He's going to lose Sash. So like expanding's really good. He does take orb damage. Awesome. There's a special D boost right now, though. See, because I'm looking at this, like, I have Moltres as well. And I kind of want to just come out with the Moltres. Because, like, Amoonguss is good. No, Amoonguss is really good. You gotta go Amoonguss, you have to. I don't even want to, but, like, it's so good. He has, like, Regilucky, Porygon. You have to come with the Amoonguss. And Hatch is gonna, like, rock and roll. We're gonna Spore that Terrakion just in case. Could probably just KO it and not even worry about sporing it, but like he could switch in. Does he have a terrain user? He doesn't. Yeah. Like the thing about it is like I can go for. I think you actually just Giga Drain because I think we can KO it. I don't want to spore. I want to be able to one shot the Kartana if he comes in with it. Awesome. Max guard. That's totally fine. Waste your turns, Chief. Yeah, I still got the board to reset that TR. I still got it. I still feel that like Giga Drain's better though. Am I wrong? Like it could be such a bulky Terrakion and it has a Sandstorm boost. I'll go for the Spore, even though it's probably wrong. Because at least he probably won't be switching in cart now because he knows we're going for damage. Yeah, let's see it. This is a safer play. Because we don't know if it's that bulky Terrakion that has like heavy HP specialty investment that just wants to set like the like I'm totally fine with this. It would have been nice to get the extra Sandstorm chip damage back on my Amoonguss, but it's not like required, I don't think. Yeah, that was the right play. I think Giga Drain also would have KO'd from there. I do think that it would have, but this is still good. Doesn't leave the Terrakion up on the board though. Like it would have sped up the game to KO the Terrakion. That's what I meant. He doesn't have any boosts yet either. He will get KO'd by the Expanding Force next turn, and so we're just gonna Spore hit whatever he sends out, or if it's like Kartana, we'll just go for like the Giga Drain into it, or Pollen Puff, sorry. Show me Cart. Yep, awesome. He can totally protect. He has 2 turns left on TR, correct? He has 2 turns left on TR. Awesome. We're actually in a really good spot to like reset it if we want to. Pollen Puff plus Expanding Force probably even takes out like a vested cart. And he can't protect with the Terrakion. He tried. He tried to get the 1-turn sleep, wake up, protect. Actually, yeah. He goes to the Detaku, so he is sashed. Awesome. So we're going to take out the Terrakion. It really depends on what his last mon is to wait up my TR. I think we just nuke cart next turn because we still have Moltres in the back and we haven't Dynamax. That's like the reason why I think we're still totally fine. It's hard to say. Because we can nuke that Kartana off the board. It really just depends on, like I said, what is your last Pokemon? Survey says, Regidrago. Oh, okay, we gotta Spore that. I don't even want to, but we have to. Just because it's probably choiced. And then we'll probably get grinded on here. Spores up. Like we had to. Maybe I could have went for like a D-Gleam instead. D-Gleam plus the Pollen Puff from the cart to get the KO. That's also definitely possible. That's great. Yeah, he's gonna lose the Regidrago to Sandstorm. He's gonna get a Beast Boost here, but like even Amoonguss can take out Cart from there now. So we got it. Close game. But I think we're gonna be able to close it out. Nap time. Oh no, Sandstorm went away. That sucks. Ugh, that sucks. Bring it back. Bring back my Sandstorm. Alright, how do we actually lose from here? He could wake up with the Regidrago and drop like a Draco in my face. We could totally lose here. I thought the Sandstorm was going to take that guy out. But we can't rage... Actually, we can. No, we can... Why are we seeing 3v3 Falapple? We did that already. We already did that. I'm just going to go for these. It's fine. I actually think you want to not max. If we have to max our Amoonguss, we have to max our Amoonguss. You know what I mean? Sacred Sword. Yeah, that shouldn't do it even if he crits. I'll take a Berserk proc, though. Yeah, we wanted to get the card off the board. Perfect. We take the wins. Made it a little bit closer than I thought. I thought we had 1 turn of Sandstorm left. But, yeah, feels Trick Room, man. Feels Trick Room, man.